Hello everyone, Ricetime number 1 here, and today I'm going to show you how to take wheels from one mod and put them onto another mod. So basically replacing one mod's wheels with another mod's wheels. So let's get started. Okay, so to start off with, what do you need? Well, for starters, you need the mod that has the wheels you want and the mod that has the wheels that you want to replace. So here we have the mod to put wheels on, so that's the one we want to replace the wheels on. And we're going to have it unzipped and all good to work on. And we also have the mod with the wheels we want, also unzipped, so it's easy to work on. So to start off with, what you're going to want to do is go to the mod with the wheels you want and open up the i3D file of that mod. And basically what you're going to want to do is select the model of the wheels, which you can usually find within this group, the first 4 groups here. So usually from index path 00 to 03 you can find the wheel groups, which have the wheel models in them and everything all set up. So how do you find this index path? Well, if you don't have the attributes panel, you can go Window Attributes panel and it'll be right there. Okay, so anyway, what you're going to do now is select all the wheels. So shift click from the top to the bottom, all 4 wheels, select them, and then go File, Export Selection with Files. And basically, now what we're going to do is go to the navigate to the mod we want to add these wheels to. So that would be this one, the Ford Crown Vic. We want to take the wheels from the Mazda and put them on the Ford Crown Vic. So we go into the Ford Crown Vic, create a new folder, call it New Wheels. You don't have to name it New Wheels, you can name it anything you want, but for the purpose of this tutorial I'm naming it that. So then give your i3D a name. I'm naming it Wheels. And then save that inside that folder, inside your Crown Vic. Well, you probably don't have a Crown Vic, you probably have another mod, so just save it inside that mod. Okay, so now you have the model of your Mazda's wheels exported. So now, basically what we gotta do is go over to the Crown Vic and add the wheels into the Crown Vic. Okay, so let's go into the folder of the Crown Vic, and as you can see there's the new wheels i3D and all that good stuff in there. And if we open it up, we'll see that this i3D, it has all 4 wheels nicely put out for us, and they're ready to go onto our Ford Crown Victoria. So now what we're going to do is we're going to open up the i3D file of our Crown Victoria and import those wheels into our Crown Victoria so that we can put them on the Crown Victoria. And where I say Crown Victoria, you can substitute whatever mod you're working on. Okay, so File, Import, and right here, the new wheels folder we just created, import those wheels that we exported from the Mazda. And now they're right here within our Crown Victoria's i3D file. Okay, so now what do we do? Well, pretty much all that's left to do is get our wheels all lined up, both the indexes and visually lined up. So where are the indexes and everything? Well, don't worry, we'll cover that. Okay, so first what you're going to want to do is shift click again, select all the wheels, Control X, cut them, and paste them within the main group of your vehicle. Ctrl V. And there you go, now they're within your vehicle's group. So now what you're going to do is find, okay, this is the front left wheel. And up here is the front left wheel. So again, Window Attributes if you don't have it. Our index path of our front left wheel is 00, so basically what we're going to want to do is take our new wheel, which is also a front left wheel, and move it to that same index path to basically replace this wheel in the indexes. Okay, so how we do that? Well, right click, move up. And yes, this sometimes does take a while because there's a lot of spamming this button, but you gotta bear with it for a little bit. And yeah, it'll work a lot better if you do this. So I'll just go ahead and do that, and I'll cut into when I'm finished. Okay, so now we just moved our new front left tire over our old front left tire in the indexes. As you can see, our new front left tire from the Mazda is now at index path 00. So what we can actually do is delete the old tire. But if you want to, first what you can actually do is copy the translate X, Y, and Z onto the new tire so that it's positioned around the same place. So just like so. And then you'll generally have a wheel in the same position, and you can move it around later to your liking. But for now, that's all we need. So we can delete this wheel now, because we don't need it anymore. And now we can see that this new wheel is in place, and it's all set up in the indexes too. So now all that's left to do is repeat with the other three wheels, moving the front right over the old front right, and so on. So I'll go ahead and do that and cut it when I'm done. Okay, so I've just now replaced all the old wheels with the new wheels, both in the indexes, and I have also aligned them nicely so that they look like they fit on the vehicle, so they're in the wheel slots and everything. So yeah, now we have our front left at 00, our front right at 01, our back left at 02, and our back right at 03. So now we should be all set up because we have our wheels all set up, proper indexes, and also proper placement in the editor, so it looks visually fine. So now all we have to do is go ahead and save, and there we go, we have our new wheels on our vehicle. Now, one thing to note though, when you change your wheels, is that sometimes the radius can get messed up. So sometimes your tires will sink through the ground and you think weird things like that because the game is reading that your tires are bigger or smaller than they actually are. So you'll just maybe want to check that your radius is correct. Sometimes you just have to change the value up or down to get the tires to work correctly. So these wheels are actually smaller than the ones I had at first, so I'll just put them down a smaller radius, maybe 26-ish. So there we go. Now with the new radius, it should fit the tires better in game. So there we go. That's basically how you do it. Now you can just go ahead and save and close this again, just to make sure, and then zip it back up to get all working good. Well, actually it's just to bring in game. We zip it all back up and move the zip file now to our mod folder to test. And if you have a version with rims, a different version, you'll just want to rename it to something else so that it doesn't overwrite. So that's what I'm doing. Now I'll move this to my mod folder and go test it in game. Alright, Mike, so here we are in game, and as you can see, the wheels are on the car. But do the wheels work? Oh boy, they do. They turn and everything. Wow, that's amazing. They're doing what a wheel's actually supposed to do. And if your wheels are sort of clipping through the ground like that, like I mentioned, that sort of issue, actually one of the ways you can check the radius of the tire to see if it should be bigger or smaller is actually using the dev console, and I got a video on that. You can check the link in the description to go to that. And when you have the dev console enabled, you can press, I think it's F5, and yeah, F5, and you can see see that white outline in the wheel. That sort of shows you the radius of the tire. So basically, yeah, the radius, the diameter of the tire. So like with this one, it looks like we're going to have to make the radius a little bigger, so maybe 0.27 or something. So that would be the way to fix that if you have that issue. And if your wheels aren't working, then I'd check that you have them in the correct indexes, and that all your, just verify your indexes that they all, well, they all, well, basically they all go to the right place. Yeah, that. Okay, so yeah, that's this tutorial on adding wheels, and that pretty much sums it all up. So thank you very much for watching, and if this tutorial did help you, be sure to check out my other tutorials on my channel, and like and subscribe for more awesome content, which I'm sure you'll find pretty helpful. So yeah, that's the end of this video. This is RiceTime911, and I'll see you all later. Bye!